You were hijacked before you learned to talk. The people who did it weren't hiding. They published it in documents, wrote it in books, said it out loud. I'm going to show you exactly who, exactly when, and one question at the end that will tell you whether the program is still running inside you right now.
Wait, what program?
In 1983, neuroscientist Benjamin Libet proved that your brain prepares an action 400 milliseconds before you consciously decide. And biologist Bruce Lipton spent 20 years proving that 95% of your behavior runs on subconscious programming, not conscious choice.
So the person you think you are is basically a user interface. The real decisions happen one level below where you can see.
Then who wrote the code?
That's the question nobody asks, Chris. You go back through the chain. Your parents, their parents, their parents. And you always land in the same three places. Church, state, school. Three institutions that existed for thousands of years. All three with access to children before age 7. Not a coincidence.
Why 7 specifically?
Before 7, the brain runs predominantly on theta waves. 4 to 8 hertz. No critical filter. No resistance. Everything goes straight in. A documented neurological window. And every major power structure in history knew about it before neuroscience gave it a name.
Reason asks questions. Myths don't. Install the myths before reason arrives. And reason never fully develops.
Someone actually figured that out?
Plato wrote it in 380 BC. Republic, books 2 and 3. He literally prescribed which myths children of the state should receive before they developed the capacity for reasoning.
Then the Jesuits formalized it in 1599. Their official educational doctrine, Ratio Studiorum, was built entirely around one principle: form the character before the intellect arrives. Because character formed before reason cannot be undone by reason. Form a child early. You get either a saint or a soldier, a philosopher or a peasant. The character that gets installed depends entirely on who's doing the installing.
And in 1902, the Rockefeller-funded General Education Board published a report stating directly, the goal of the American education system is not to develop independent thinkers. It's to produce compliant workers and citizens. That document is in the Library of Congress right now, fella. Public records.
So they published the manual, distributed the manual, and nobody read the manual.
Okay. Even if all of that is true, these are different people in different centuries. That's not coordination. That's just human nature repeating itself.
That's exactly what I thought, until I asked the one question that changes everything.
Which is?
None of these people invented this, Brian. Plato didn't discover the theta window. The Jesuits didn't figure out the 7-year rule. Rockefeller didn't design the programming model from scratch. They all use knowledge that already existed before them.
The question isn't who applied it first. The question is, where did they all get it from?
So, like, the scariest thing isn't that they did it, it's that it worked.
Because it's a single system. The Sumerians built the first documented curriculum, age 5, 2000 BC. The Egyptians ran 2 versions of reality. One for priests, one for everyone else. Same knowledge, different access. Every structure that came after just inherited the model and scaled it.
I spent 30 years thinking my fears were mine. My limits were mine. My ceiling was mine. They weren't. They were installed.
Right now you're feeling something. Resistance, discomfort, or recognition. That reaction isn't yours either. That's the program responding to a threat.
So a system this old doesn't survive because it's hidden. It survives because it makes you defend it? Brilliant.
Next time you feel fear, stop. Ask yourself one question. Is this mine, or was this installed while I couldn't say no? If you can't answer, you just found the edge of your cage.